Hey, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my weekly photo chats. So, I want to talk about different ways to approach photography. There is the way of getting your camera, packing it up, putting it on your shoulder, going out, making photographs. Hey, I'm going on a photo shoot. Hey, I'm going to go out and make photographs. And that is one way. And that is very deliberate. That's very concentrated. Your effort is, I'm not doing anything. I'm out here to make photographs. And I do that when I go out to make street photographs. I go down to Boulder. I go down to Denver. And I walk. And I just look and shoot. And I'm working. I'm making photographs. That's my goal. But I don't do that all the time. And when I'm not making photographs, I'm going about my life. And I'm going to get coffee. And I'm going to the local pub and I'm listening to music. But the camera is always with me, and that's also a place to make photographs. Because I'm a big fan of having that camera all the time with me and making photographs when I'm not making photographs. When the photograph just grabs me and I see it. So I'll put a link to a photograph I made of a father and a son sitting in front of a little barber shop in town, and it was a sweet little moment between them, and they're engaged in each other. They're having a little moment that's tender. And I wasn't going out to make street photos. I was going to get coffee, and I had parked a block away from the coffee shop, and I was walking down Main Street, that one block, to go get it. And on the way, there they were. And I had a 20 or a 24 millimeter lens on, and it's always on, and it's always set, and it's always ready to shoot. So as I'm walking along, I'm just shooting. It's automatic. I would never walk anywhere without a camera like this. I would never go, there's no reason to go anywhere without a camera on and at the ready. That's the only way I walk. And if I'm not shooting, I'm not shooting, but the camera is always in hand. And that's a different approach. That's saying, I'm just going to go about my life. And while I do that, my subconscious is watching and going, hey, keep an eye out. What's going on out here? And I may not even be noticing that I'm doing that. I'm just noticing that there are things happening. There's a little trick I do whenever I go into a different place. If I go outside, I can set the camera at 800 ISO, 4,000ths of a second f8 on a digital body, and I know on a sunny day everything will work. I can get everything in focus, guaranteed, and exposure will be right on. And even if I'm in a moving car, 4,000ths of a second will stop it. I know that. And when I go inside, I instinctively change it to a 60 at f2. And when I'm walking anywhere, the first thing I'm doing is setting what the approximate exposure should be. And I need to make sure that I'm not in a place where I'm inside and there's an amazing moment, but I'm still set for a 4,000th of a second at f8, which is not going to work inside. So I'm very aware of, as I transition from inside to outside, from bright room to dark room, I'm always making that exposure right where it needs to be. I don't even think about it. I just automatically do it because I'm so used to doing it. And it's a good technique to keeping yourself at the ready so that now you can go about living your life. And while you're living your life, the things that are in front of you, the camera is always ready to grab. The moments that you go, oh my God, what a great moment. Well, your finger's on the shutter. You're ready to get it. And that's the way I make photographs. Sometimes I go out to make photographs, but most of the time I go out to live my life, and in that time I go out to make photographs. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support, hit the Patreon, and thanks so much to everybody who tunes in. I will be back next time. We'll talk more photography. As always, here's the good light.